All right, guys, welcome back to Unraveled Conspiracy Theories. I'm Alex.
I'm Olivia.
What's going on?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Who's ready for some digging?
Digging and digging. If you're on the Patreon and you caught our last episode, one thanks to all the patrons.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we ended with some fun Disney stuff.
Yep. If you're not on Patreon, you're missing out.
You're missing
we
out.
ended on some fun Disney stuff.
And it's almost, did you make the joke that it's more like the Disney Files?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. It's not, you're not far off.
I've seen a few as the internets.
Yeah.
I've seen a few people be like, how fucking heavily is Disney or our child? Like, I think millennials are just fucked through and through and through. Like, it's like our childhood is wrapped up in the biggest political, maybe financial scandal of like, what?
Well, I mean, let's figure out what all the movies are. Sleeping Beauty has a little bit of a rapey undertone.
Oh, just not to mention the fact that it was a father who couldn't control his gambling and sold his daughter to a beast for debt. Okay, cute.
Oh, what else do we have?
No. She's gonna be fine. There's like teapots there at the top.
Yeah, I mean, it's all pretty drug and sex heavy, I guess, and some weird.
Pocahontas is colonized by the sexy white man.
I'm gonna talk about this on stage at some point, so I won't harp on it too long. But just in a post-Epstein file world, my favorite movie, The Wedding Crashers, feels so creepy.
Is it called The Wedding Crashers?
Wedding
You're
Crashers.
like me with, I call it the Ukraine. I can't just call it Ukraine. The Wedding Crashers.
But Wedding Crashers is a terrifying movie when you think about two dudes who are lawyers using a fake Purple Heart to not even buy a drink. They didn't want to buy a drink at two weddings had cash bars. They stole valor just to not pay for drinks at two weddings. They banged all your nieces, all your bridesmaids.
And I'm going to come up on stage during your joke and add this point in, is that they both fucked their fake cousins all weekend, too.
Yeah.
They came in saying they were part of the family. Uncle Ned's kid.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we're Uncle Ned's kids. And then all of a sudden...
I'm sorry, you committed... Like, are you going to be upset when you realize it wasn't real incest? Like, I feel like the girls are going to be like, oh, shucks. Oh, shucks.
We're not even continuing our bloodline.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what that movie is really about, is about two daughters of emperors.
What the guy says it. He says, two great American families.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like the Kennedys and all, it's like all of that. It's just, it's so great. And that's a wild thought, though. You pretend to be the family of like a Kennedy's getting married, and you pretend
now all
to
the
be
Kennedys want to
and
bang
now you're
you.
fucking the Kennedy girls, and they're like, we
yeah.
got their cousin, and you're like, they don't even know I'm not your cousin.
Dude, I'm definitely
I'm sorry, you thought Isla Fisher, you thought you lost your virginity with your cousin? I'm sorry, what are we doing?
I'll find you at the next family reunion.
At grandma's funeral. Like, what the fuck?
My dad works for the government. I'll find you.
It's so wild.
So, anyway, just in a post-Epstein file world, everything seems creepier, including Disney. What we're going to get to today is the question that I've seen swirling is, who is Cody Rudland? So if you've spent much time on Gmail makes it very apparent that the last email Epstein received while he was still alive, technically he was dead. Technically he was dead, but his final email was, "You're dead, LOL, good riddance." From Mark Redland. No, not Mark. Why did I just say that? From Cody Redland. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Now, Cody Redland, I tried to look this person up, and I think a lot of people are asking who this is because when you pull up Gmail,
it's the first thing you see.
And the other thing about Cody Redland is...
Wait, it's Rudland,
It's
right?
Rudland,
okay.
Yes, but it's, in looking, I'll start with that as well, just different parts of speech and surname stuff.
Well, right off the bat, I feel like he's like British or something, because who the fuck says good riddance?
Yeah, exactly.
Who says good riddance?
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
Yes, you're probably right.
Or elderly. I don't know.
Well, I have a lot of theories, and that's what we're going to be doing in this episode, is trying to figure out who Cody Rudland is, because Cody Rudland does not exist. There's no A lot of people have looked and they cannot find a Cody Rudland. So much so that there's an article about it. This is probably a quasi-ish iffy source. Who knows? I haven't done a lot of looking on the source, but they're asking the question a lot of people are asking, which is, who is this person? I have no idea who this professional wrestler that they use as a stock image is. I have no idea.
He's creepy. He could be.
That could be him. But it's essentially, this is all just on how do you find the emails and all that. But people are looking for Cody Rudland. And so I went through all the files looking for all the Codys. Now, AI picks up the word copy as Cody a lot. It's very frustrating. It's a very frustrating little issue.
Well, D also seems to be, for whatever reason, one of the letters that's frequently an equal sign in his email.
Yes.
So it's like a 4-letter name and one of the letters is usually an equal sign.
Yeah, and I'm also curious if that has to do with encryption. I wonder if they were all using some encrypting.
There are some that are like pages and pages and pages of just that. And it's like,
just everything.
Knows?
It's probably, honestly, if you had Richard's algorithm, there's probably a lot of gold in those files too and all that. But so in going through all of the Codys, what I have found is some interesting stuff. Now, first and foremost, Diablo Cody.
Okay.
Diablo Cody, she's known as the writer, or her breakout is Juno. Okay. She was mentioned in the files because Leslie Groff had tried to help she was fielding invites to go view Diablo Cody films.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean Epstein knows her because yes,
if you watch Mondani last week, it's sort of this weird, people are like, is there proof? Well, I don't know. Is there proof? I've never been to a premiere with Epstein.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
The funny thing is, Olivia's from a town, from the Wexner town. She went and looked up a bunch of associates who worked in banking with her ex-husband, and none of them were in the list, but a lot of them could have been. Technically, my boss's ex-boss is in the files. Like, it touches worlds. That's not to say I'm in the files.
Right.
But where there's smoke, I think there's a little bit of fire.
Yeah.
But
there's at least somebody with marshmallows and chocolate.
Yeah, so I started looking into Diablo Cody, and who is Diablo Cody? Because she's interesting. Diablo Cody is a pen name for a woman named Brooke Busey. She
any relation to Gary?
No, it doesn't appear.
They look about the same.
She grew up with an apostolic Christian background. Okay. I don't know what that means. I think that's like reformist.
Yeah, it's all just.
It's a wing of it, And she attended Catholic schools.
Oh my God! I see this.
What?
That's a hell of a career. I hope the first career entry on my Wikipedia one day says blogging and stripping.
Cody began a parody blog called Red Secretary, detailing the fictional exploits of a secretary living in Belarus. The events were thinly veiled allegories for events that happened in Cody's real life, but told from the perspective of a disgruntled English idiom-challenged Eastern Bloc girl.
Because we can all just pull that second perspective out of our assholes.
A couple things I want to point out. Just not that they knew each other or hung out specifically. Her name is Diablo Cody. But she claims she got the idea listening to a song about an El Diablo song or something.
Wait, isn't Diablo a common name of like something?
Diablo is the Spanish word for devil.
Okay.
Well, that's the devil.
Oh, okay. Well,
there you go.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So she claims that she was listening to a song that had Diablo in the title, and she was speeding through Cody, Wyoming, is what she says. And that's why she came up with the name Diablo Cody.
What she means is she was chanting in her car.
She also makes it, the thing that I find really funny, because I'm from Vegas, I read through this bullshit, is it says, on a whim, Cody signed up for amateur night at a Minneapolis strip club called the Skyway Lounge.
I'm sorry. Ain't no woman ever signed up for strip night on a whim.
Yeah.
Ever.
And she was kind of writing this, like, I think it was kind of a cosplay sex kind of a blog. She was essentially in sex work. And she's trying to make it seem like I just showed, because then it says Cody also spent time working peep shows at Sex World, a Minneapolis adult novelty and DVD store. So she makes it seem like I just needed something to write about.
Yeah.
No, bitch, you needed money.
Yeah. What you're saying is you are a stripper, so
Yes.
you found a character to talk about.
So we all know Juno.
Allegedly.
Her second project is Jennifer's Body.
Oh,
which is a
wild.
remake. It's not the original, but that is her second movie, is Jennifer's Body.
Is Jennifer's Body a remake of a Jennifer's Body?
Jennifer's Body, yes.
Because it also, I don't really know if I remember it fully, but doesn't it have like super Carrie feels?
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of Carrie. It might actually, you're probably right.
But Jennifer's Body, Jennifer, is it Jennifer or Jennifer, David?
I think it came out at a time where a few of those came out. I remember seeing this with my high school sweetheart.
It was like horror. Huh?
Yeah.
Like it was like all those
She was like a
times.
killer cheerleader or something,
Yeah,
right?
and I think that's...
Kills her male classmates, devours their flesh in order to survive.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what it's about.
Megan Fox was the lead in a movie where she needed to devour human flesh to survive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Her third film is called Tight. It's a short film, and it has no information, at least on Wikipedia.
That's because you have to go to Pornhub for that.
Then
one.
she did Young Adult, which I recall, I guess. Young Adult was... Do you recall this show, Young Adult? Oh, the
Recently?
Charlize Theron. No, in 2011, Charlize
Oh,
Theron
no,
did
I don't
it.
recall that.
It was a movie. But where I really want to get is she also did something that she's part of. So the son of Ivan Reitman, Jason Reitman, helped her technically produce Jennifer's Body. And she's worked with his production company a lot. And he is the son of Ivan Reitman, who made Ghostbusters, who made classic movies from our childhood. And all the movies just had, like, now that you realize, if you're getting into the files and you see that some elites somewhere worship Baal or Satanism, it does start to look a little interesting that her name is Diablo Cody. Mm-hmm. She's only made films about young women who are feminists getting sexualized and like being triumphant through it. She was supposed to make a Barbie movie over 10 years ago.
Wild.
And she said society was not ready for Barbie to be a strong woman yet. That's why she claims she failed the script.
I'm confused. Is the Barbie that just came out Barbie being a strong woman?
Yeah, because it's Greta Gerwig. So a lot of people say that like Jason Reitman's kind of in that same world, I think, too. So they're kind of saying it probably would have come out with the exact same tone. It's the same crew of people.
Wild.
Kind of zoomed out. I don't know.
I didn't realize that being strong was still driving a pink convertible with all your best friends.
So Diablo Cody's just an interesting one.
And you only found her in the files in relation to Peggy. Or was it Peggy Segal?
I think it was Peggy. It might have. Let me double check that. But he'd been invited to multiple video releases. But I was also thinking about Juno just as a whole.
Yeah.
Feels like an Epstein story. Mm-hmm. I'm a young girl. I'm shit out of luck. Diablo Cody's actually had to defend herself to other feminists for why she didn't just get the abortion. Because in the movie, she like got freaked out and left the abortion clinic. And feminists were like, how dare you not give her the strength to go through with that?
How dare you not encourage this child?
But I think that it is all just because doesn't she kind of end up in an affair with the man that's supposed to be, am I remembering that wrong?
We actually restarted this like a couple of weeks ago or whatever. And I got as far as them like, yes, I think you're right. I definitely could feel that undertone. At least Jason Bateman in the movie is like, they're both like, I think they're into like Les Pauls together.
Yes,
and there's like this like sexual tension. So I do think you're right that she ends up having some sort of, at the very least, I think, emotional affair. I mean, with the adoptive father of her. Yeah.
So it feels like she's a woman who's in need. All of a sudden she's pregnant.
Well, she's a child who's in need.
Yes, a child in need. Yes. But
It's
that's
crazy,
what I mean is it sounds like everyone that Epstein pulled out of a trailer park. Like if you found some proof that Diablo Cody spent time as a child on the island, I would believe that.
I mean, a lot of people are saying that about a lot of stories right now that are like, for example, The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
I don't know who wrote it. Margaret Atwell, I believe. And I don't know anything about her. But I'm just saying, people have said, I would not be surprised to hear that Margaret Atwell was the girl from the Journal, essentially, right? Like, how do these ideas come to you?
So one more thing I will point out, Ivan Reitman's son, Jason Reitman, who's Hollywood royalty, born into it. He makes some pretty decent movies. I don't have a ton of them pulled up right now, right here, but let's just take a look at Jason Lee, the actor from My Name is Earl, and Jason Reitman.
Yeah, super interesting.
I've just been obsessed with this idea that, and maybe it's just strong genetic features. Maybe they're not like impregnating women on an island. Maybe they're all just
bushes. But maybe it's just good old fashioned incest.
It's bloodline, some shit. But the funny thing is, the more I've been really thinking that, like, let's say doppelgangers are fake. Let's say you only look like someone because you have features that their family's features have. Like, it just I guess I'll say this. Why do all the famous people all look so similar? And all the powerful politicians all literally belong to the same families. And every talented artist I know in Hollywood can't get a fucking role.
Yeah. One of the things I was actually going to point out, just randomly, a random strange connection is, what's the guy on the right's name?
Jason Reitman. Oh, on the right, Jason Lee.
Okay, so he was the lead in My Name is Earl.
Yes.
The woman lead in My Name is Earl is Jamie Presley, who looks exactly
identical.
like Margot Robbie.
Yes, identical. So it's all weird.
Yep.
It's all very weird. We'll move off of that, Cody. Okay. That's not Cody Rudland. I'm going to kind of go in order. My likelihood of, but it is a fun one.
Yeah.
This is some entertainment. I like it.
And I mean, I guess it's interesting. Like, there is some like interest, I think, of just every single name who's in the files. Like, who are these people? Like, the amount of names I've come across in doing, like, you know, like when I did Mom Donnie.
Yeah.
I wanted to pull up so many names, but it's like, how many hours do you have in your life to investigate pedophiles?
Keep looking this up. Yeah. So another thing that's interesting is about Diablo Cody. I forgot to mention, it's a Belarusian honeypot secretary. Essentially, Belarus breaks off from the USSR. Is it Ukraine? Is it not? Is it? What is it? Where's that whole world come from? I've been obsessed with this idea that Zionism is just modern day commies just rebranding themselves, because a lot of them kind of come from that. They all travel around the world and fuck shit up a lot, you know? But I was looking up Belarus and I was trying to figure out what exactly is Belarus. And I'm sorry I did not get this screenshot ready. The name Belarus is closely related to with the term Belaya Rus, which means white ruse. Russia, white Russia, white ruse, or Ruthenia, they call it also.
Okay.
There are several claims to the origin of the name White Ruse. An ethno-religious theory suggests that the name used to describe the part of an old Ruthenian land with the Grand Duchy of Lithuania that had been populated mostly by Slavs. I think that's why they're saying white people, early Christians, as opposed to Black Ruthenia, which predominantly inhabited by pagan Balts.
Interesting.
Pagans. They were a pagan land. An alternative explanation for the name comments on the white clothing of the local Slavic population that wears, they're saying, in Belarus. But Belarus is essentially when all of that broke up, different religions got different parts of it. Now, the very interesting thing, too, is I think it goes on to say that Black Rus, which I believe is the pagan Rus, is modern day Ukraine or parts of modern day Ukraine.
So this whole time you've been talking, I've been wondering why we don't order a drink as a Belarus then instead of a white Russian's a little redundant, is it not? Aren't they all?
But so I don't think Diablo Cody is Cody Rudland, but it's a fun one to get to.
Is this woman American?
Technically, yes.
That's what I mean. It's like most Americans don't even know what the fuck Belarus is.
No.
I don't know what I mean, you just told me.
The funny thing is Americans are not taught about their identities. The only people in America who have this strong idea of where their families come from are almost all up to some multi-generational.
Or they're like literal immigrants, like they're new here.
Yeah, but I think they're not, I'm not even going to say they're like conspiring to commit crimes, but they're on a multi-generational plan. They know that for our family to be successful in a new place, we not only have to be successful, but we have to make sure our children become successful. And we want to try to make sure that our grandkids do. That's kind of the idea, right? But most kids like you or I, just working class, we were latchkey. I don't even know. I'm part Irish, part German, and I don't know how much of either.
Well, I was going to say, that's how you know my grandparents came here only to do good, because they didn't worry about setting anybody up.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, when we die, we die.
Yeah. So on to our next Cody. Cody Comers. Cody Comers is also mentioned in the emails.
Okay.
He's mentioned one time for a placement email.
Ooh.
I believe
Epstein, Cody, you
Epstein,
just place your dick right inside her.
yeah, I believe Epstein was trying to help him get into like a kind of ecology thing.
Okay.
But it gets very interesting when so he sends in 2013, he sends Dr. Tramo a message.
Okay.
And he says, "Hey, Dr. Tramo, I hope
Epstein sends him?
No, Cody does.
Okay.
And I do not know why, but it's in Gmail, which leads me to believe that they blind copy Jeffrey.
Yes, yeah, or it got forwarded and it's like, yes.
But so it says, "Hey, Dr. Tramo, I hope that the summer's treated you well. Maybe you got some time off and were able to do something fun. I was in Germany for a month learning the language. It was great. Glad to be back in LA, though. Anyway, I would really love to do something with you for Cognitive Science Student Association. Everyone loved the professor luncheon you did last year. We will have a whole new batch of freshmen coming in, and getting them an opportunity to interact directly with the professor will be an experience that really sets our group apart and helps us retain new members. Earlier in the quarter is better for us whenever you're flexible." Dr. Tramo says, "Thank you for your email, Cody. I enjoyed last year's luncheon too. 1016 sounds good. MJT. So I started looking into this kid's probably apparently somehow in Epstein's placementy world.
Yeah,
He's probably
or like
got
the
parents,
kid of a...
because Peggy and Leslie Groff were both big on trying to help people's kids get.
Yeah.
Hey, just want to make sure make sure that their application's on the top of the pile. You know what I mean? That shit happens a lot for these people.
I have come Thursday, we're gonna break down Zuckerberg, and I have some very similar examples of, this person seems like he'd be perfect for your job.
Yeah. So he hits him up, and Mr. MJT PhD hits him back up, and he says, "That sounds great." So I started looking into who Cody is. And
This
Cody, Dr. Cody Comers.
Oh, okay.
Cody is a research associate for the Interpretive Technologies for Sustainability theme for the Sustainability Mission at the Alan Turing Institute. Alan Turing is the father of AI. The Alan Turing Institute is the Institute of AI. This is Peter Thiel hangs out with these people.
Interesting.
For sure.
Okay.
Alex Karp knows these people for sure. These people are all...
They're fucking doing wacky shit on tables
Yeah,
together.
they're all doing wacky table shit. Also, this is him. He just looks like one of those...
Well, the other thing is, you said he sent that email in 2013.
Yes.
I mean, he looks like he's 30 now.
Yeah.
So...
How old could he have been?
Yeah, I mean, that was 13 years ago.
Another thing very interesting about him, his Facebook reads a lot like... what name did we give him on Catfish and Chips? Ben.
Yes.
His Facebook looks a lot like Ben's. He's in Germany. He's in China. He's here. He's there. He's learning the language. At the same time, he's gone to Harvard. He's gone to 4 different schools.
Yeah.
If you guys know that if Epstein actually funded the Harvard lab that was designed to figure out how to make stuff go viral on social media.
Well, I'll give you a hint for
next week.
For
he
Thursday,
attended.
Zuckerberg and his wife funded the new $500 million lab at Harvard for cognitive something or others.
Something or others, yeah. So... Anyway,
Harvard's on the list.
This kid's got a weird life. He's all over the place. He works in AI. He's a part of some of the top labs over there. Weird shit. The kind of world, it's not the lab that Epstein is related to, but he's part of another lab at Harvard that is AI based as well. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple people. And he looks like the child of a Zuckerberg, Thiel, whatever that blank face. I think they just lock them in a basement for 50 years or 30 years.
I don't know why are they so
math.
pale
and they're like
scrawny.
Sickly.
They're like coma patients.
Yeah.
They look like they just have been woken up.
So I started trying to figure out, who could this Mark Tramo be? What kind of stuff are we doing over there? And why are we BCCing Epstein?
Yeah.
Why are we forwarding this to him? Neurologist, songwriter, Mark Jude Tramo.
Oh, well, that's everything I love my neurologist to be.
On making music work in neurology. Although neurologist and songwriter Mark Jude Tramo was originally drawn to the drama and music programs at Yale, he pursued a scientific path, majoring in biology, cell biology section of the medical school, forming a band, writing music on the side. His watershed moment came in his 4th year of medical school at Cornell when he had to make a life decision: pursue neurology residency at New York Hospital or an audition callback for, that could lead to a recording contract with RCA Records.
Just like Mom Donnie.
For his band, Men with Tails.
Ew.
But it's spelled Tales like stories, Tales.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah.
Just like Mom Donnie, he got to decide between being in politics with his father and filmmaking with his mother. But you know what he did? He decided on the 3rd option, and he was successful at that too. What the fuck?
So,
this is why there's no opportunity for anyone else, is because all of these fucking Nepo kids have like 7 opportunities just sitting around waiting for them. Nope, we can't give anyone that job. My kid might need it one day.
Do you know, honestly, nepotism has literally gotten down to the fact that there are literally probably 3,000 people in the country more athletic and better at basketball than LeBron's son. And none of them can get on the Magic, let alone the Lakers.
Yeah.
Let alone have a salary.
They can't even get on the Cavs.
Yeah, right. So anyway, I don't have a lot about him. I didn't have time to get into him too much, but I just think it's funny. Of course, he wanted to be famous and settled on neurology.
I also just have so many questions about this person's age, because that's so long ago.
Yeah.
And because we don't know the nature of the email, like, who sent it? Did that Cody send the initial email and BCC Epstein?
Yeah.
Did that other doctor receive it and then just forward it to Epstein? Like, did that kid 13 years ago know Epstein? We'll never know.
Who knows? There is something interesting. I cannot find relation to this person.
Okay.
I'm looking for nepotism. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking at surnames. We'll get into that in our Patreon, because we're going to wrap this up with this, Cody. Surnames, what could Rudland mean? What are the different things? Is this an anagram? Well, who is this person? What is it? Yada, yada, yada. And in looking for I've been looking for nepotism. I already said it. I cannot find proof that he is related to this person, but his face is about as spooky as this person's face. And this is him. This guy he runs marathons now.
He's like he has a crick in his neck.
Yeah, he's like a marathon runner now. He also has that like Elon Musk evil scientist.
That gaunt, devil-eyed.
His name is Bob Comers.
And team.
Well, this is an article about their placement of their team. Bob Comers has been the head of, repeating it in the first place in the Deutsche Bank squad, piloted by Bob Comers, which monitors some 80 regional financial firms. Investors hail the 9 analysts working from offices in Dubai, Istanbul, Johannesburg, Moscow, and Warsaw for both their client service and their output. They are most active in Turkey equities research. One fund offers one fund manager. They produce quality research around the clock and do not shy away from providing short-term alpha themes. I'm pretty sure all this means is insider trading around.
I mean, yeah, you lost me on.
But again,
Warsaw.
we're back in the countries. We're back in all the weird countries.
Yeah.
And this guy, and what I was going to say is specifically, Epstein had a relationship with Deutsche Bank at one point.
I'm pretty sure.
I think that was Jess Staley was Deutsche Bank.
Yeah.
Let me double check that. But
I can't remember.
Anyway, Bob Comers, same as Cody Comers, but he's been a Deutsche Bank financial analyst, top financial analyst for 20 years,
right?
in specifically markets where people get human trafficked from. I'll say that.
Right.
That's the quickest way to put it.
Who knows if he knows the songwriting?
No, that was Mark Tramo, not Cody Comers.
Okay.
That was the professor that they were fooling. But anyway, all I'm saying is, I'm looking for big picture. And like this guy, same last name, runs in multiple circles. Yeah. It could just be that all the evil people of the world know where the money is, and that's where the poor people are.
Yeah,
and so they go where the poor people are. But so far, that's what I was able to find.
That's what you got on the Codys.
On the Codys. Now,
we're going to call these the Cody files.
We have 3 more Codys coming up for you guys at the end of this or in the Patreon episode. And boy, are they even more fun. And I will give you, by the end of it, my theory. Okay. I've narrowed it down to 2 theories on who Cody Rudland is.
Okay.
And we will get to them.
All right.
On Patreon.
The pizza party.
The pizza party, guys. Again, our Monday episodes are now going to be half on the free RSS feed and then the second half on the Patreon. Mm-hmm. We will normally probably try to break them up.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe. Or we'll plan ahead and then it will all go awry because that's what happens when we plan.
I mean, the funny thing, guys, just so you know, when you do a lot of research like this, sometimes you end up with 30 names and 1 of them goes somewhere. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you end up with 30 names and 10 of them go somewhere, and then 5 of them go 2 more places.
Yeah, different directions.
And you're like, oh, that's going to be a half episode.
Yeah.
And then a week later, you're like chain smoking cigarettes in a basement.
You're like, I didn't sell Pizzagate, but I sold Watergate.
Cody Comers. That's Cody Comers. So anyway,
even if you're not on Patreon for conspiracy theory, come on over to Patreon for the free episodes because we do have some graphics and screenshots and stuff alongside the episode. But we will be back on Patreon here in just a minute. So come on over there if you are a patron. And on Thursday as well, we'll be here for a full episode. And if you're not a patron, then we'll be back on Sunday for a regular, fun, pizza-free Unraveled episode. A pizza light. I can't eat
diet pizza.
Is anything pizza free these days?
Nothing's pizza free. Honestly, everything in entertainment is not pizza free. Yeah. So if we make not pizza free, but pizza light.
The days of no pizza are gone.
It is. Hey, what do they always say about pizza? There's no such thing as bad pizza, right? So even bad pizza is still pizza.
It's true.
That's what that was a tweet from John Legend's wife, with Chrissy Teigen.
I was going to say, but it had to come from Chrissy Teigen.
All right. That's all, fucks. Head on over to Patreon right now, and we'll keep this Cody train rolling.
Bye.